Welcome to this edition of Martini Chats. So this is a really new kind of underwriting restriction that we've seen with our carriers where they really care about the age of your roof. And it all stems with the age of your roof will dictate how it performs in a storm. New roofs do better. Old roofs don't perform as well in a storm. So what we've seen, honestly, in the last 30 to 45 days is carriers really restrict from a new business standpoint. They are really tightening up and wanting to see roofs be less than 10 years old. One carrier is even saying, unless your roof is less than 5 years old, we're not writing your home. So it's been a new path that we have to navigate with our clients. But it is important to know why. It is because roofs are so expensive. The labor costs, material, supply chain issues, it's all driving the cost of that and how they perform in a storm.
One of the things that people will ask us is what happens when my roof is over a certain age, when you're over that 5, 10, 15-year mark. And the answer is when you look at your policy, because I know all of you do that, you may see that you will have either replacement cost or a payment schedule. So what that means is replacement cost is what it sounds like. If your roof if it costs $30,000 to replace it, your policy is going to pay $30,000. If you have a payment schedule, then your policy might say your roof costs $30,000, but we're going to pay 95% of that or 90%, and it goes down from there depending on how old your roof is. Another question that we get is, can your roof type impact your premium to begin with? And the answer is yes. It depends on the material that your roof is made out of. So if that is shingles or cedar shake or a metal roof, all of those things can impact the replacement cost and how they hold up in a storm, but also how much it costs to replace them, as well as the shape. So hip or gable, those are words that you don't care about as clients, but we think about it.
We care a lot.
We care a lot.
Or just make a note about the fact that carriers do want you to have a newer roof, but that does not necessarily mean that they're going to pay for you to have a new roof. So I have a 14-year-old roof. I'd love to check for that, but it is not necessarily a guarantee that you're going to get a payment for a roof if you don't have storm damage. So we are going to have a whole nother segment on when and why not to file claims, because it's important to know and understand that when you're looking at filing a potential claim.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of our Martini Chats. We'll see you next time.